Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So let's have a look at LayerZero. I have not covered this token before, and as of now it's doing really well. I just had a massive price jump, as you can see, and we'll talk about that, why it went up as well. Now first of all, if you're only here for the reason why the token went up, and if you want to check out its price analysis and price prediction, you can just go to the end. That is where I will discuss. But first of all, the reason why the token is going up is because the LayerZero Foundation has proposed an acquisition of Stargate STG token. This is a massive thing, I would say, and they have this detailed proposal as well where they go over why is that. We'll talk about that at the end. Now before that, let's have a look at it, what LayerZero is. LayerZero is an omni-chain messaging protocol, a permissionless open framework designed to securely move information between blockchains. And as of now, it allows users to basically build tokens, stable tokens, omni-chain, as well as bridges and dexes and other things, all of them omni-chain. So from my understanding, as of now they support like a lot of chains, as you can see here. So they have like base, so as of now they have like over 138 chains, which I would say is a pretty big number. But if we look at the analytics, that is where the things get really sad, I would say. So if you look here, they had a massive I would say adoption back in 2024. Even back in 2023 they had a massive user base, but after that it went down, as you can see, and as of now it's not doing that well. As of now, the most used seems to be the Aptos. So I would say as long as Aptos starts to do well, LayerZero should do well, but as of now Aptos is not doing that well. I would have hoped if it was base, things would have been different, but it's not looking that good when it comes to its analytics. Anyways, moving on. This video I'm trying to make it as short as possible. So after that, they had this big thing called FAFO. Basically, they achieved like over 1 million TPS on a single node while still merkleizing every block. So that seems like that is a big thing, I would say. And after that, we have the most important thing, which would be the fee switch proposal, as you can see. So basically every 6 months they hold like this proposal where once it passes, it will basically enable their LayerZero protocol fee. Basically LayerZero will start charging fees, and that will basically buy back ZRO token and it will burn them. So if once this proposal passes, I think in the future it will most likely increase a massive demand for the ZRO, because there will be a lot of liquidity getting back into the ZRO tokens. I would say that's pretty good. But again, it failed in June, so next one will be they will hold the next one in December. Let's see what happens. If it passes, things could look good, but if it doesn't, things may still be bad for the token itself. Now before we talk about their big thing, which is Stargate acquisition, we'll look at LayerZero itself. It has a max supply of 1 billion, and it has a pretty, I would say, pretty shit tokenomics. So if you look here, basically as of now they are giving out tokens to the investors as well as core contributors and other stakeholders, as you can see, and they are getting totally on a monthly basis. So there is a lot of sell pressure on the ZRO token in general. If you look at on the monthly basis, that gets worse if we have a bear market, or even if we do see a slight downtrend, the coin does tanks a lot, as you can see here. But as of now it is going up because of the Stargate acquisition. So basically Stargate is the biggest app, as you can see, which is the massive one, as you can see here. Now this is the proposal. So now the reason for acquisition of the Stargate is this: it is the biggest, as you can see, it is one of the biggest bridge in the industry as of now. it has the most volume. It is from what they are claiming. There are others, but they are basically proposing as of now on over 110 million acquisition of the Stargate token. So basically they will be purchasing them at the rate of 16.75 cent. And basically what this will does, this will basically swap STG token to ZRO at the ratio of 1 STG. So basically effectively these STG tokens will be converted to ZRO. That seems to be, that's what they are going with, and the ZRO price will be like 1.92 if we look at the value, as you can see here. Now what this will help, in the future revenue that is generated by the Stargate will basically buy back the ZRO token and burn those, but that is dependent on this proposal in December as well. So basically as of now ZRO has like this monthly sell pressure, and additionally there will be this Stargate finance acquisition. Of course Stargate does have its own market cap, as you can see, that will translate to ZRO as well. But again, I think this seems to be, at least as of now, this seems to be the liquidity that they are trying to create. So I think once the liquidity is created for the token, we will most likely see some sell pressure from these investors. That's what I think will happen. But again, as of now, if we look at the token itself, it's doing really well because of their acquisition. So let's see what will happen. But I think the token does have a pretty strong resistance as of now. If we look at its resistance, it's like 2.45 or 2.41 has been the strongest resistance for this token for some time, like 2.48, because if you look here, it has kept rejecting this resistance, like back in June. As you can see, it continued to reject this resistance. So as of now, what I think will happen, if it breaks above this resistance around, let's say 2.5, I think the token could actually go higher. So if we just try to look at the next resistance, so I would be expecting a surge as high as 2.8 or even 2.9 once it breaks above 2.5. And if it continues and if it breaks this purple line, I think we can expect like 3.5 or even higher than that. But if it breaks above this purple line, I would be very much surprised, because this seems like that there is a lot of sell pressure on the token in general, and as of now it doesn't seems like that there is that much hype around the token as well, beside this big announcement. Of course it did actually break above its biggest downtrend since December, as you can see here. So we can expect a pretty good, I would say a pretty good rally from this coin, but I would be looking at 2.8, and if it breaks that, we could be expecting like 3.3 or even 3.5 or even 3.6 is a possibility. But again, it does have a monthly sell pressure from its tokenomics, so that is something you should know. Anyways, this was it. I hope you liked the video. I will be back with more. Thanks for watching.